Chapter 1 Vishad Yoga. The Depression of Arjuna. In the sacred plains of Kurukshetra, two armies gathered, Pandavas arrayed on one side, Kauravas on the other. Lord Krishna stood with Arjuna in the chariot of white steeds. As charioteer of Arjuna, the divine coincidence indeed. Arjuna said, "Dear friend, drive yonder the central point between the armies to see whom shall I confront." Krishna drove the chariot, parked amid the two sections. Arjuna beheld his own relatives lined up in all directions. Said Arjuna, "I shall not kill my kinsmen. I will not fight." He dropped the bow, saying so, sat aside in the chariot. Pandit raised a doubt and said, "O Lord Yogeshwar, what happened to Arjuna, the most distinguished warrior?" Nowhere history shows so. Arjuna frightened in war ever. If there is no deep secret, I would like to hear. Shri Prabhuji said, "Dear Pandit, thy question delves in deeper wisdom. Great souls never forget the aim to the world when they come. Wisdom of the past arises. Detachment in the mind grows. This was witnessed in the battlefield. Aversion in Arjuna arose. Indifferent to the war he turned, grieved and distressed. Everything of the world he reckoned false and worthless." Pandit, hear what Arjuna said in utter depression. "I tell you, I won't fight with worshipful Bhishma and Drona, my Guru." Pandit said, "What reasons Arjuna cited against the war? What made him to turn away? Tell me, O Yogeshwar." Arjuna was a great man, manifestation of God indeed. From thee I shall hear his words while sitting at thy feet. Shri Prabhuji said, "The reasons Arjuna gave, here you listen. Quite thought-provoking, in fact. These are 11. First thing he said, "Spirit I lost, still my body stands. Feeling utterly depressed, unable to move my hands. My mouth is drying up. Wavering mind is lacking sprite. A shudder is thrilling my body. I am unable to fight." Second thing Arjuna said, "I am unable to stand. Gandiv, the mighty bow, is falling from my hand. How to fight without weapon? Tell me, friend dear. My mind is perturbed. My skin is burning with fever." Third point he made clear at that crucial moment. "No kingdom I want, nor I long for the triumph. Those who grace the kingdom, bent on dying in the field, standing in confrontation with their weapons unsheathed." Fourth reason was touching. With clarity he said, "How by own hands the common blood should be shed. No doubt wicked are Kauravas, yet they are my brothers. I should slay my kinsmen, indeed unworthy manners. Uncles, cousins, gurus, sires, grandsires, all my relatives. To deal death to these, my mind utterly disapproves." Fifth argument he presented, in quite emphatic words, "No empire of the earth I want, nor of the three worlds." Sixth argument he put forth, quoted from the scriptures: sin we would incur by killing own brothers. Greed has blinded Kauravas. Seventh reason he gave, not seeing consequences of war, indeed extremely grave. But we can clearly see the ensuing destruction of families. So withdraw from the war. Imagine deadly consequences. Eighth reason, with war, dharma and family values decay. Sins overwhelm families. People follow the sinful way. Heed his ninth reason. Results of sins he cited. When sins set in families, women become corrupted. By sinful conduct of women, intermixed babies born. Fair name of family gets spoiled. The disgrace goes on. Sweet household piety perishes. Mad passions increase. Souls of the honored ancestors fall from the place of peace. In his 10th statement, he declared degradation as well. With the decay of family values, infinitely they live in hell. Arjun finally said in deep depression, "Let it happen. Kauravas may kill me when I am without weapon. It is of utmost benefit to me, for nothing else I crave." Dear Pandit, these 11 reasons Arjun there gave. Dejected Arjun said so, sank in seat of his chariot, dropped his bow and arrows, lost and sick at heart. Pandit said, "O Lord, all the statements of Arjun are logical. How Lord Krishna responded at the moment so crucial? What Krishna taught to Arjun in those sacred plains?" Shri Prabhuji said, "That divine wisdom the Gita all explains." Dear Pandit, wisdom of the Gita is ever relevant. Anyone at any time in life may come to such a point. One finds oneself helpless. No ray of hope appears. The world seems baneful, full of darkness and despairs. One may fall to wicked ways then, or resorts to intoxicants, but unites with God if gets Yogi Guru's guidance. Moksha or salvation it is, the aim of human life in fact. One frees from the world, surpasses cycle of life and death. The Gita imparts wisdom, salvages one from utter depression. For this divine wisdom, detachment is the first condition. Thus ends the Upanishad of the celestial song, the knowledge of God realization, the scripture of Yoga, the dialogue between Lord Krishna and Arjun, named Arjun's Vishad Yoga, the depression of Arjun. Om.